lads, you will run away from pain more than you will run for a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. And by that, what I mean is, we've all got these big goals where we want to be with our physique, with our lifestyle, etc. But not everybody achieves it. The people, if you look at the most successful people in the world, whether it's in pro sport, whether it's business, whether it's with their physiques, everybody who is at the top has run away from pain to get there. Your relationship with pain and how you use pain is what will allow you to transcend to that next level. Yes, some people, pain breaks them, but the very same thing will make other people. So we've got to make pain our friend, basically. Like for me, for example, I always looked, when I was younger, I always looked at amazing physiques, big, big proportion guys with good aesthetics. And I'd be like, I want that physique. I'd love that physique. I'd love to have that lifestyle they live. But me wanting these goals that everybody wants, that weren't enough. That didn't make me go. That didn't make me go achieve them. What made me achieve my goals was pain and running away from pain. So the pain for me were, I was insecure as fuck about my body. I was 6'5". I got to 6'5" pretty early on at maybe 16, 17 maybe, if that. And I was lanky as fuck. I was about 78 to 80 kg wet through in every single room I walked in, whether it was at school, at college, social environments, it would be, oh, the lanky fucking lamppost is here. All right, so for me, that was painful. I didn't, I looked like I didn't care, but it was painful. And I hated it. Every time I looked in the mirror, I'd be like, I look like a fucking beanstalk. But I was skinny, as in I was lanky, but I was also fat. I had high body fat, I didn't have abs. And I hated that. So me wanting all these amazing goals, like I don't doubt everybody watching this video, I don't doubt everybody who's not watching this video all wants to have a great physique and great aesthetics, a great mindset, a great lifestyle. But the ones that drive forward and the ones that excel and the ones that do it, use pain and nothing else, okay? Yes, they all have goals of where they want to get, but they're running away from something, maybe an insecurity or some place they don't like. So what we need to do is get familiar with what these pains are for you and just bring them more to front of mind, become more conscious of them, and also become more aware of what positives there are to staying where we are. And that may sound silly, but the reason you are where you are right now is because unconsciously you perceive there to be more benefits of staying where you are right now than there are benefits of achieving this goal. And that's common for a lot of people. If you ever find that you hit a plateau in life, it's because you perceive there to be more benefits of staying where you are right now. And you may be thinking, no, I'm fat, I hate being fat, I just want to be ripped. I'd do anything to be ripped and have bigger delts, bigger arms, bigger chest. But that's what you think at the front of your mind. But the thing that's holding you back is all these benefits of staying where you are. And I want you now to list those all out. Because when we bring them front of mind, we can actually compress them and then start to compare them with the negatives. So an example of the positives of staying where you are right now with your physique might be, you never have to track your calories and macros. You can go to the gym when you want. You don't even have to go. You can go out and get absolutely pissed. You don't have to invest in a coach or your knowledge. You don't have to spend time working on yourself. You can have that takeaway. You can have that Domino's. You can go out on, these date nights with your girlfriend and just have whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to have any structure. You might not have to wake up that hour early. These are all benefits to staying where you are right now. But if you now write down a list of all the negatives of staying where you are right now, you will soon realize, once you've got them both front of mind on paper, which route you want to take. And I want you to go hard in on these negatives, because these negatives of being where you are right now, we need to fucking utilize these to get there. So for me, it was being bullied, being lanky, hating how I looked every single second, Me running away from that is much more powerful than me saying, oh, I'd love a great physique. Everyone would love stuff. Everyone would love to have a good physique. Everyone would love to have a good business and a good lifestyle. But people don't all have it. And it's for this exact reason. So we've got to learn to use pain and make it our best friend, right? Yes, we've got to be grateful for where we are, but we've got to push on. And guys, you may be watching this and you've already got an elite level physique or an elite, you can use this for anything. You could have a great business or a great lifestyle. And I've had this when I'm working with people with their coaching businesses and we're helping them move forward. And it's like, you can get to a point where you actually start doing really well and they'll plateau. But the reason they've plateaued is because they've got comfortable. They now see there being more benefits to staying where they are at this new level they've just achieved than there is to excel and to take the benefits from going up again. So what you have to do is write down the positives of staying where you are right now versus the negatives. And then you've got to make the situation you're in right now a painful place to be in so you can go again. Like for example, I had this earlier on in my career when I was scaling and building a big coaching brand where we're working with a lot of people, but I kind of got to a point where I was like, we're working with a ton of people, got coaches on board, and everything's going really well. But for me to then take it to the next level, I had to hit deeper into pains of why I hate being in the position I am. And for me, that was, what if I can't have the impact on all these thousands of guys that I want to have? Like, I can't be fulfilled if at the end of my lifetime, there's a load of lads that have stayed unhappy, they've stayed down, they've stayed depressed, they've stayed fat, they've stayed fucking miles away from the potential. Me knowing that when I could have changed that fucking pisses me the fuck off. So that's painful. What's also painful is obviously the benefits of building your team and building your business gives you more freedom. So for me, it's painful to not be able to down the line, you know, for me right now, it's like, I want to be able to take my family with me wherever I go wherever I want on demand, pay for the team to do whatever. It's like, that's painful. So you've got to find yes, there's positives all the time and be grateful for those positives, but growth is going to come from pain. So for me right now, I could look at my physique and go, it's good. Yeah, it might be good. But if I want to get to that next level and not stay still, I have to now become more aware of the negatives of being where I am rather than the positives. So yes, there's positives, got a good physique, I'm 10% body fat, but if I want to get back into 8% in the next couple of weeks, I have to go, okay, but the negatives of this are, I don't look as good on my social media posts. I'm going to inspire less people and my message might be less impactful, you know, because if I'm in better shape, I can help motivate more lads and move more lads. And for me, without impact, I'm pissed off. Like, my whole career is based on impact because I know how much building my physique had for me, coming from the bottom, literally as bad a physique as anybody could have had for my age, and then turning it into, I'm not going to say it's the best in the world, but like for my age, it's a very good physique. And the impact that's had on me and allowed me to mature and level up and build character traits and become the person I am today and operate the way I operate, live the lifestyle I live. If I don't help other people come through that journey from the bottom to the top or the middle to the top, that really pisses me off. So I have to find the pain of not being able to help people if I don't progress to move me forwards. Now, this is going to be different for everybody, but write down the list of positives of staying where you are, write down the list of negatives of staying where you are. You can do the same for the goal, the positives of hitting the goal and the negatives of hitting the goal, okay? Because there is always positives and negatives to everything. And if you still don't feel like you're in a position to move forward, to go all out, to give it everything, to move at 100 miles an hour today, you need to ask yourself the question, what painful situation would I need to be in to make myself actually go for it? Are you gonna have to have your heart broken? Or is it just a case of you need to get a grip and you need to get stuck in today? Because that is honestly something you really need to ask yourself. If you're not like going all in, you've got these goals in your mind right now, but you're not going all in, like how painful does it need to be? What would need to be the pain to go for it. Just have a think about that. All right, let's get it, lads. This will help you a lot. Every time I've ever stagnated, this is the process, the blueprint I use to overcome it. It works every time. We use it with our clients, whether it's physique clients, business clients, whatever. It is honestly the big thing that holds people back. All right, let's get it, lads. Make sure you like and subscribe if this has helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one.